Master Fitness Training Chaos. What we're doing, what we always do every Saturday, stretching and strengthening. There's a lot of people stretching. There's a lot of yoga classes. There's a lot of all kind of fitness classes where they're showing you how to stretch your body. However, getting in those positions, then getting out of those positions are two different things. Being able to hold a position and being able to maneuver in and out of position is two different things. Lifting weights and being in form and being able to fall out of form but still not tweak your shoulder or tweak your arm. All those are two different things. So we want to be functional. We want to be able to get in a position, get out of position, no help, and not feel like you were in an awkward position that caused you any type of discomfort. All right. Every drill is done for 1 minute. I'm not going to hold you up. We're going to get started. All you got to do is follow along. Anything you don't know, not used to, just come back and practice it. And as you keep on practicing it, you can only get better. If you're consistent in anything, you can only get better. Consistent in your job, consistent in being a parent, consistent on the way you feed your kids, consistent on how healthy you portray your life. Even if you're faking it, fake it till you make it, you will be consistently better if you're consistently faking. Let's get it. 1 minute on the squat, we just sitting here. This is a stretch, and in this stretch, we're gonna hold it for 1 minute. And after that, we're gonna do the exercise to help improve this stretch, all right? Again, this parents raising athletes. Me, I move around in it. I'm used to being in the stretch. You should already have a job. We should already have walked. We should already done some jumping jacks. Ran in place for 10 minutes to get us warmed up before we started stretching. Never stretch cold muscles. Never stretch cold muscles. Do something to get your blood rolling through your body. You want it circulating prior to stretching. So you're stretching your ligaments and all that stuff is ready to get activated. Now we're going up and down. Again, as parents, learning how to take care of yourself so you can be around to take care of everybody else. Learning who's worth taking care of so your mental health is strong enough to be able to recognize and know who you should get your hell nose to. And you're sure, I don't mind helping you to. You don't want to allocate your energy in places in different directions that it shouldn't even be. Why waste that time? What's comfortable for me is my feet pointing outward and more like a guiding stretch instead of having them facing forward. That's what's comfortable for me because our biology is different. Our genetics and makeup is different. They don't supposed to be the same. Now we're gonna stay down, turn one leg. I'm going with left leg first. Since I'm right-handed, I always go my left side first. You're left-handed, go to the right side first. Now we're working our hip. Our core is being maintained. Our core is kept tight. But you don't think about, you're working your toes as well. The phalanges are bending and they're becoming more mobile and it's not being turned perfect. I'm turning it and bending my toe in an awkward position. It's a stretch. No different than any other stretch. It's a stretch. We're not trying to get in as many as we can get in. We're not trying to rush this situation. Now we're going to the right. Mind you, we're going to double back. When I'm doing this stuff, I'll be realizing what I skipped. Because, of course, I ain't writing absolutely nothing down. I'm actually doing the exercise that influenced the stretch before the stretch, which is backwards from how I designed this workout. So we're going to double back, and we're going to get the stretch out. But one thing we're not going to do, We're not skipping nothing. If I remember it, when I remember it, we double it back. 15 seconds before we go to the stretch itself. This parents raising out, please like, subscribe, share. Leg down, roll your toes, your feet over. Push your abductors inside your leg, push it out and hold it. This is the stretch that we were supposed to do prior to doing that exercise. Let gravity do the rest. As you lean in on it, your weight alone will start to pull it on, push it on out. As parents raising athletes, learning how to take care of ourselves so we can then allocate our time to those who are worthy of our time. The stronger your body is, the stronger your mind is, the stronger your mind is, the stronger your body is. They work on one accord, and they're all led by your soul. And in that leadership, it holds everything together and make you more comfortable when you're allocating that time to the right person. Help you be able to see and recognize who's worth your time and what's worth your time. Everything that's within your day, everything that's brought to your attention is always worth your time. Sometimes it's just to be aware that it's around so you can get the hell on. Other than that, everything isn't worth giving that energy to. You just took all your energy and focused it on something that ain't even worth having in your arena. Both legs down and hold. Notice my toes are bent. I'm still stretching my phalanges. Even though those are things that we don't even think about that we're stretching. But when I'm bending those, I'm stretching that, which is pulling on the bottom of my feet, which is helping me stretch out the bottom of my feet and my Achilles tendons. Just like putting your feet up against the wall and working on your flexion on your toes, you're doing the same thing. But at the same time, stretching my quads out at the same time. All that's working. We're gonna go back after this one, and we're gonna go in and out and alternate. Then we're gonna do both at the same time. Both of them stretches this. All right, let's alternate. So we're going here and back, here and back. Then we're gonna go both legs at the same time. Back and forth. Remember, it's all about being comfortable, no rushing, just getting your body to move in awkward positions and making those positions normal. Finding the chaos within the situation and getting comfortable in the chaos. You want to be comfortable in your body moving in an abnormal way. Now we got both together, going down, pulling back. So now I'm putting a whole lot of pressure on my phalanges, and then I'm rocking them back, giving a real big stretch on them when they're down, and pulling back, still feeling it on my quad. This you're gonna feel this work. I ain't gonna even make you think that you shouldn't be feeling the burn on your glutes because you've been sitting down, stretching them out this whole time. We're not trying to hit no certain number. Woo, that's burning. None of that. I can feel it on my shins. So that's why our next drill for this is going to be our shin. The only thing different, I'm just going to point my toe. So now see the difference. I'm going from here to here to stretch that out and relieve pressure on my toe. And now I'm relieving pressure as well on my shins. You can feel that stretch. So when track season come back up, wrestling season, all that, when you need to be real mobile, your shins are gonna be perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about shin splints. You don't have to worry about getting them acclimated to stretching and the work you're about to do, because you do it on a regular basis, weekly, basically taking care of yourself so you can be ready to perform any act at any time. Not waiting for something to break, not waiting for a doctor's order, not waiting to go to the doctor. One leg forward, sitting on one. Not waiting to go to a doctor at all. You shouldn't need anybody to tell you what you need to do for your body. Continue stretching. You gotta fix something. Continue stretching. We got a low battery alert. So hopefully we can make it through this ordeal. Still got 30 seconds. Remember, we're pointing. We're pointing this, and it's gonna roll over. It's not gonna stay pointed. It's gonna roll over to the side a little bit. Our objective is to stretch it. As long as we're stretching it, we're doing good. We got 10 seconds. 10 seconds on the stretch, 5 seconds before we switch. Switch. Mm-hmm. Remember, this is supposed to be more comfort than discomfort, but the way I do it, there's gonna be some discomfort. And now, you want to get it more comfortable, and be consistent on getting comfortable with the discomfort. When you're consistent on that, it's going to become comfortable because your body going to be used to doing it. It's going to be used to getting in and out of those positions. You can't wish something was easy when you never do it. Now, as you continue doing it, then you should expect it to get easier. It's just by law of consistency. The law of consistency, the more you do something, the easier you can do it. That's just how it is. Land on the side, head not on your arm, head to the front of your arm, placing your arm behind your neck. For those who've been doing this, your head should be touching the floor.
Babe.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to Kroger to get a shrimp.
Yes, ma'am. You can do that. I don't know why she's telling me this information. You all enjoy yourself now. 10 seconds on the stretch. And then we do the drill first. And then we do the exercise to improve that stretch. Second. So we do the stretch first. Direction, we do the stretch first. Then the exercise or drill to improve that stretch. Instead of having my leg on top of each other, which makes me roll over, I put the one leg to the back, my top leg to the back. That helped me maintain staying on my side, so I can focus on the stretch of my arm being behind my head, which is essentially a partner assisted stretch, but we do it by ourselves. You don't have to look for a partner, find somebody to show up and show out for you, be on time for you, somebody else to be consistent. You try to make sure you being consistent. You can't also parent them and make sure they being consistent so they showing up in your stretching situation. Nah. What we're gonna do, we found ways of doing it without needing anybody else. This is the drill, this is the exercise, the influence, the stretch. Head touch the ground, up, up, up. I'm squeezing my arm down and working my lat. So as my lats are working, the stretch is still being activated. It's being improved. My shoulders are working as well because I'm doing that stretch and repeat. I'm coming over, in and out of that stretch, in and out, but down, pulling down. Also going to help you with your pull-ups. Also going to improve your bench. Anything that's strengthening your back is improving your bench as well, because your back is what support that weight as it comes down and lower to your chest. For those who don't know that, want to improve your bench, work harder to get a stronger back as well. Bend over rows, pull-ups, wide row, close grip row. All of the above. I try to come up as high as possible. I work maybe a little harder than I should work on these days, but I like to work. 15 seconds. Switch sides. Now we're back to the stretch again. This time is arm straight to the side. We're rolling over the top of that arm. For me, mine's come across my neck. Yours may come a little lower or a little higher. But this is your anatomy. Now I'm like this, but then I'm gonna slide my hip out so they can be flat. And that will help gravity influence my stretch more by turning me on over. If y'all haven't learned within any exercise, it don't matter what you're doing, any kind of fitness drill or whatever, if your breathing isn't on point, it makes it harder. When I'm benching, my breathing is important. When I'm squatting, my breathing is important. When you're running, they telling you how to breathe. When you're boxing, they say you breathe. On a kick, you breathe. When you hear a martial artist yell, it's a breath. So you have to breathe on everything you do to make it a little bit easier and to make it better. Breathe properly. I have to coach myself through it, so when I be telling you, I really be talking to me. And I'm coaching myself through it so I can fix it, even though I'm doing a lot of talking. Parents raising athletes, like, subscribe, share. I'm Master Fitness Trainer Chaos. Remember, as often as you do this, the better you get. The more consistent you are with having a better life, the easier it will be to have a better life. The better you get on checking people for impeding on that good life, the better you will get with seeing and noticing those people when they come around and they don't mean you well. You want more people around you that mean you well. Now, granted, meaning you well does not mean agreeing with you and everything you say, because everything you say ain't right. Everybody that crack a joke ain't funny. You feel me? So everything you say and do isn't going to be right. And if everybody's telling you that you're right and agreeing with everything that you're saying, you need to get from around that space and find yourself another space. Create yourself a better space with people that let you know that you're not right. And you could be possibly be full of shit right now. And if you are, you need to know that to improve. How will you improve, have any form of self-improvement when you don't have nobody around you to tell you that you're full of shit right now? You're on the drill, as you can see. Follow suit. Keep moving, keep going, keep going, keep going. Check the comments. Fit with Sid, how you doing? Well, check. You always need checks and balances. They help you not get out of line, and they help keep you on point whenever you fall off. But they can't keep you on point if their point is different than your point. So if their goals and aspirations and the way they carry themselves are less than what you would do and how you view life, and their values and stuff, uh, integrity, all of that don't align with how you supposed to carry yourself, then how can they check you? So you need to make sure you already align yourself with the right people that have the right goals and the right form of integrity to be saying that they're checking you. All right? Make sure they point you in the right direction. That's why you can't have anybody coaching your child. Neck, pull, back, neck, pull. Anybody can't be coaching your child, leading your child, telling your child stuff to do. They have your child doing crazy stuff. You wonder why they behaving this way. However, you got the wrong leaders over. All right, let's get on the lunge. Oh, co-restriction. Co-restriction. Yeah, we talk about being better ourselves, being better parents, because we are the best at what we do. Nobody can be us better than us. We talk about all that, but you also have to watch and pay attention to who you allow to be over your kids. Is that like you have to watch and pay attention who you allow to be your friend in your space. You got to govern your space accordingly, and you can't let it falter just to let somebody family member in just because they're family. That don't mean shit. You can't. Every family member can't babysit my kids. Four, five. Four, man. Oh, oh God. Man, it was burnt. Stretching out your arms. I'm gonna change this to something else. Battle rope. You check the rope. Let's go. If you don't have these, of course, this is what you're doing. This is it. Down the road. There you go. Oh. Water, water, water. Where's my water? All right. About to finish up. We got lunges. Let's get some of the stretching out of the way. Number one drill. While you're doing it, stretching, relax, stretching, relax. Might not be calling it one hand push-ups, but it isn't. You're just stretching, relax. The repeat is on the stretch. You're not really supposed to be focused on the arms. However, since my arms be burning, I call it one-arm push-ups. And since my boys be trying to beat me in everything, I can't slack. However, I'm doing it easy today. Stretch, relax. Be careful with this stretch. We don't want you to pull anything from over pushing. Leaving these burn just like push-ups do. Stretch, relax, stretch, relax, relax. Remember the focus is on my pecs, how it stretch and how it relax. Ten seconds. Get a range of motion. All right, we're on the lunge. All we're doing is holding. Making sure this hip flexor is as straight as possible. Everybody's not the same. If you can only go here, it's fine. Making sure the hip flexor is as straight as possible. I'm taking my arm up and making sure I get somewhat of a stretch in my abdomen as much as possible. Stretching my abdomen out while making sure I'm in a lunge as much of a 90 degree as possible. So I'm going down deeper within that stretch. I'm breathing. On the balls of my feet, which is helping with ankle stability. By it being instability, I'm getting comfortable within that instability. Is helping me with ankle stability. I've been unstable and be trying to maintain that stability is strengthening my ankles. Switch. Down here. I'm feeling in here. It's shaking. Trying to maintain stability while it's unstable. Hip being stretched out. It can be down here. That would give you more of a hip stretch. I want to get all of it so my lower abdominal is being stretched as well. And we're gonna come right back to it after this and do the drill. Switch. We're gonna pulse. And going up and down and slow. Thirty seconds on the stretch. Focus on your breathing, not so much the drill. Your glutes are stretching, your hamstrings stretching, stability around your knees and ankles. Go! Switch to the other one. Now back on my left. Stay in the 5. God. Come on, gotta get back in there. Get back in there. And burn it. $15 seconds.